Men genuinely don't like their wives, fiancés, or girlfriends, friends, because they're usually coming in trying to tell your wife everything to do to take their mind off of not having a man themselves.
Well, first thing, what I do when I talk to women, I remove this not all. It's called nuance. Not all women are like that. I'm like, yeah, if we're going to have a conversation about general stuff, we can't go down the it's not always, it's not this, because that's a deflection tactic many women try to use. I got a lot of little buzzwords I use to make the conversation single.
Okay.
And then one of the biggest ones is called sign language.
Okay.
Shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. It's like plays that used to work in Tecmo Bowl. Cap Boso over the middle, Bo Jackson for the win. These things tend to work to get conversations thrown off, because what you're honestly saying is, look, I got a married situation, you got a single situation. Don't bring your single ideas into my married house.
That's right.
Well, not all. I was like, well, then you go talk to them not all over there. I'll come back when you got a husband and some years in this thing.
It goes. I mean, the man has landmines of logic and insight here. It goes back to the joke that Eddie Murphy told at Raw. He said, "Man, I have to go to Africa and find me somebody in the bush and who doesn't know anything about it, but then I can't bring her back to America, because then people gonna be in there saying, girl, do you know what you should have? Do you know what you could do? Do you know, is he doing this? Is he doing that? You should get half." You know what I mean? Not speaking in reference to whether or not a woman deserves half, because I think that, a woman contributes something to a man that, is immeasurable. But the concept or the perspective that a woman who doesn't have a man telling a woman with a man what she should be doing about her man, it just escapes me.
Well,
because it doesn't happen for men.
Well, it's because women care, and many women are gonna hate that I say it. Women care more about the opinion of their friends than they do about men. This is why, if you're familiar with like cult leaders, or what was his name? Helter Skelter.
Okay.
Charles Manson.
Okay.
Charles Manson was able to control those women simply because he wasn't a good-looking dude.
Right.
He was a skinny little weirdo. But what he did is he had all these women, and let's just say she got out of line. He'd say, "I'm gonna throw you out."
Right.
"I'm going to throw you out," and the woman would be losing her girlfriends or friends. So when he would use the opinion of the group to control the women, and that's what I mean. Because I was saying it out here earlier.
What did you say exactly? Was it?
Well, what it was single Dina and her best friend.
Okay.
And they're like, well, help us get this and help us get them trying to find me. And I said, okay, cool. I bring you one man that fits your criteria and her criteria. Only one. Are you ready to compete with her?
Ooh.
And it came back to, no, I think you can go find another one. And see, men understand that if I put that one woman between this, you could be mine, you could be my homeboy since this big.
We're going to let her decide.
We're going to fight it out. And whoever she
we gonna figure it out. I mean, we ain't gonna fight it out, but I mean,
but she gonna pick.
I'm gonna present myself. You present yourself. You let her decide.
And when she pick, you're gonna be like, you got it. But we gonna be good with each other. They're not. And that's the thing. Men will accept what our partners think. You can tell men, hey man, I think this or that. A man's gonna take it into consideration, and then he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Women really tend to care about what the group thinks because they're the social of the group. That's how they're wired, man. And unfortunately, the things that used to keep families together are tearing them apart together today because we don't have foundational things like we used to have.